Thought about buying one? What happens when it breaks? Can I get parts or will I have a pile of scrap metal? Let's go find out.
Hey everybody, it's Arl from Arl House, and today we're going to talk about parts. One of the things I see over and over again on the Facebook groups and other places is, what am I going to do if I have to replace parts on this machine? I mean, this could even be a reason somebody decides not to purchase. Parts replacement. Can I get them? How long will it take to get them? Are any of these off-the-shelf components that make up this excavator even decent to start with? So we're going to answer those questions today. So we're going to cover what I consider more proprietary parts, the parts that you're going to have to source. When we're talking about things like hydraulic cylinders, hydraulic hoses and so forth, those are things that we can deal with locally. You know, you go to a hydraulic shop, you can get it made up, and maybe even some of the other hydraulic components can be worked on that way. But there's other items that seem to concern people the most, and I'm going to cover them like this. You've got the hydraulic pump, the hydraulic swing motor, the engine, the drive motors, and to a certain extent electronics. So those 5 components are concerns for replacement. So what I've done today is I broke this machine down a little bit in order to get in, so help you identify where you may find the information you need on your machine. Now in my case, I'm going to have a page at the end of the video showing the manufacturers that have manufactured these parts on my machine. But yours may be different and location may be slightly different, but you should be able to figure this out. So let's start with the hydraulic pump. Here's your hydraulic pump, bolted right to the side of the Kubota. You can see, if you can, on this tag, it's a parcel unit. I can tell you from my research, that is a supplier or a manufacturer in China. They have a website, they distribute, and at least they are a known quantity.
I'm going to chime in here. The pump can be directly replaced with a Parker P30 series.
Next, we're going to go to the swing motor. I've taken off the panel here. Here's your swing motor, and you'll have to trust me, but down here there is an ID plate on the side of it. It is a BM200. BM200 is a common, hydraulic swing motor. I could either source this from the original supplier, or I can source this based on that information and the flange design aftermarket, or through another supplier such as Alibaba, or Made from China, or eBay. And this is all assuming that you can't get your parts back directly from whomever you purchased it through. Next, we'll go to the engine. This is the least concerning in my case. It's a Kubota 722. Kubotas can be worked on anywhere. Parts can be found locally throughout the US, so I really have no concerns there. Next, we have the hydraulic control block, which is behind here. I started to open this up and it got to be a bit too complicated for this video, but I can tell you that in my case, prior to purchasing this unit, I had asked who manufactured it. I was given the information. It's a Taifang unit. Again, look for that information at the end of the video, but they are a major supplier of hydraulic controls in China. And for the most part, you're going to find that a lot of the excavators that are built in the Shanding province are sourcing parts even locally through manufacturers in that province or surrounding province. So it seems to stay fairly local at the Chinese level. Next, we're going to go to the drive motor. Now I've taken a protective cap off, and you can see right here on the back, I've got an ID plate. This is an LKC. LKC actually sends a lot of these drive motors through American Hydraulic, which is located in Louisiana. These are replacement motors for some of the big manufacturers. That tells me that is probably a high quality unit, based upon their distribution, based upon what I was able to find online.
After filming, I was able to have a conversation with the Northeast sales manager for North American Hydraulic. They are the U.S. distributor for LKC drive motors, and he verified that they could either repair or replace my units if need be with what they had in stock.
Lastly, we'll talk about electronics. These are fairly simple, but there's some electronics involved. Here you can see I've got my fuse block or relays. Up here I've got a hydraulic solenoid. All these items easily obtained, either through Chinese manufacturers or even other manufacturers, because there's just simply multi-pin modules. And then, kind of very lastly, we've got the instrumentation here. When I pop this out, I took a look at this, and once I did some research, I was able to determine that this is already pre-mapped for a Kubota engine. So you would need to make sure that it either could be programmed or you're getting one that's already mapped for what you have. So that being said, one little trick I'll give all you guys, and it has helped me tremendously, and that is use something like ChatGPT or another AI app. Not only is it able to quickly aggregate the information for you that you can then drill down to make sure that it's accurate, but it also can translate. So in the case of this, it was able to translate this from Chinese and then give me exactly the specifications. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you like my content, I would ask you to please subscribe, hit the like button, comment. The channel's doing well, and it's all because of you guys, and I really appreciate that. And just look for more videos on the way.